and welcome to the 10K in 30-day live weekly webinar. I am your host, Vanessa Simpkins from TakeYourPowerBackNow.com. Today we're talking about mindset. Yes, we are talking about mindset. What are the 5 key shifts to create a 6-figure coaching business and beyond? It is going to be a juicy, juicy training, I promise you. I had this idea over the weekend, and I wanted to share with you what's really, really the foundation for transformation and abundance here, not only in my life, but in my clients' lives. And before we get started, I want to make sure that you all of this amazing technology is working. You can hear me. Please type your name in the chat box and let me know where you're from. That'll let me know that all this amazing training is working. And then we're going to start the training. But I wanted to preface this a little bit. I got an alert on Facebook. You know when you get those memories on Facebook? And it came up with this picture of me doing this 100-day speaking challenge about 3 years ago, specifically 3 years ago. When I used to live in Hawaii, when I had my little dog and my black truck, had a very different business back then. I didn't know, I had this idea about doing a speaking tour. I did not have my best-selling book yet, Take Your Power Back Now, which is the ultimate confidence guide for a woman. This one over here, which has got me, on national television, Fox, ABC, NBC news stations. It really became a women's empowerment movement, which I now have as a business, empowering women to overcome fear and thrive. Last month, my business did $160,000. Holy shit. I remember there were years where I didn't make that much money. In the first 3 months of this year, January, February, March, I've done more money than I did last year in my business. Wow. So I'm sitting at this hotel this weekend with Alex, my husband, and his kids, who are just adorable and amazing. And I'm looking at this, memory thinking, wow, how my life has changed in the last 3 years. Unbelievable. And I'm looking at this picture thinking, oh my gosh, I remember what it was like back then. Hey, Lori, Candace, Donna, and Nick is here. Hey, welcome. I'm thinking to myself, how my life has changed so much dramatically in the last 3 years, and what was the real change here? And it was mindset. When I really decided to take my power back and start commanding my mind. And that's what I want to share with you here today. Some of the tips and tricks, the how-tos, the 5 shifts that really, if you embrace this, guys, it will transform not only your finances, your love life, your personal life, your health, any part of your life. Business is just, hey, Michelle. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Carla. Oh, it's so awesome to see you girls here. There's some graduates here joining. There's some of my current clients here joining. That's pretty cool. When you have clients, they don't have to come to your free trainings for the public, and they show up anyways. It shows you that doing something right. Sarah from Seattle, welcome. Okay. So we're going to get started. If you're new to my work, you don't know who the heck I am, well, welcome. You're in for an awesome training. I encourage you to, thank you, Patricia. I encourage you to really show up and be here. 90% of success is showing up. Ask questions, participate. Don't be a freaking fly on the wall and me, want to be quiet. And ask questions. That's how you learn. You have me for the next hour. If I had a freaking, now I can call myself a millionaire. You really think about that. And my business will do over $1 million this year, easily. And I thought to myself, shit, when did that happen? I used to do all these affirmations. I'm rich, I'm a millionaire. And all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, check, next. When did that happen? So if I had a millionaire coach to pick their brain for the next hour, when I was way back when starting my business or had ideas about leaving my job and really wanted to make this a full-time income, I would be asking 10,000 questions in the chat box. I would really be showing up. So I'm going to encourage you. I'm going to invite you to do that. That's what this next hour is going to be. Ask me questions at any time. Cool? And take lots of notes, because I'm going to be giving away a copy of one of each of my books. I have 2 books. This one, Take Your Power Back Now, comes with over $500 worth of awesome trainings and bonuses and videos and awesomeness. You love this book. My latest book. The other one's called From Bankrupt to Making $900 a Day Selling Mops. Awesome book. Also comes with over $500 worth of really cool bonuses, trainings, audios, guides, meditations, law of attraction in business. This is a fun book. Great for entrepreneurs. It's 100 pages. All right, so take lots of notes. I'm going to quiz you. at the end. And let's get started. I'm gonna go, hey Laurie, hey Senya. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. She's from Slovenia. So I'm gonna actually find my slideshow. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. And if you're tuning in, and while I'm finding my slide deck, guys, I want you to post some questions in the chat box. What kind of questions do you have for me today? Even if they're not about mindset, post them in the chat box. I want to hear them. And webinars I created April 4th. There we are. It's my good friend's birthday today, Georgiana Lottie. It's her birthday. It's April 4th. I gotta message her. Okay, here we are. Screen share, green button. All right. Donna, you're stuck. Okay, what are you stuck with? Tell me. Okay, I'm gonna screen share, and we're gonna come back and check on these, chats in a minute, because now I'm inside the PowerPoint. But here we go. Again, you guys are in the right place. This is the 10K in 30 days Skyrocket Your Confidence and Cash Flow training. Who is this for? If you're an inspirational leader, you know in your soul this is what you need to be doing, but you don't know why you're still struggling with generating sales maybe. Maybe you're a coach, consultant, healer, or an author, or speaker. You're tired of having more of a hobby than a real consistent, profitable, revenue-generating business. You're a business owner who knows you need to charge more, but you can't seem to get around to actually doing it. Maybe you're an entrepreneur who's still confused about how to effectively market and sell your services. You're busy doing all the right things, but you're still struggling with sales. Coaches and experts who are tired of settling, playing small in the 9-to-5. That is definitely not their soul's calling or purpose. If this is you, you're in the right place, all right? We're going to cover a lot of cool stuff. We're going to have fun. You're going to have more, systems for generating revenue in your business, guaranteed. Again, if you're new to my work, my name is Vanessa Simpkins. Some people call me the Bikini Business Coach. I used to live in Hawaii. I'm a Canadian originally who traded in my red shovel for a red bikini, moved to the paradise island of Kauai, Hawaii, and rocked my coaching business in my bikini. And written a few books. I've been featured on television. I'm the creator of the infamous 10K in 30-day bootcamp, the Soul Sister Mastermind, the Ultimate Goddess Getaway Retreats in Hawaii, spoken on a TED stage. Made my first 6 figures using simple systems that I now teach my clients. I'm known for helping spiritual rock stars and women's empowerment leaders really break through fear and rock their sales, confidence, and cash flow. Now, I really want to preface this and tell you that my life was not always easy, okay? I went bankrupt once and learned the importance of marketing and sales. And then my next book is called Take Your Power Back Now, where I escaped a very emotionally abusive, narcissistic relationship that nearly killed me. I was in and out of this thing for 8 years, had a major wake-up call. And leaving that relationship allowed me to really focus on not blaming other people for the circumstances in my life, but really taking my power back and becoming a conscious creator. And really living my soul's purpose. And I started teaching other women entrepreneurs how to take their power back, overcome fear, the ego, the mind, and really sell their services, put systems in place, and create transformational empowerment businesses. I've worked with a variety of people over the years. It's been 8 years now that I'm in business, but I want to show you this, and I want to tell you this story. Again, I'm not going to go too deep into it, but I have struggled. I have been bankrupt. I have been flat on my ass broke. I've been nearly, not left for dead, but, let's say emotionally and physically bruised up pretty bad. I have been there. Okay. And I can tell you that no matter where you are at, you are just a couple of decisions away from really creating some of the most dramatic transformation and change in your life. And that's what I'm really excited to bring you here today. Some of those shifts. If you want to read more about the story, you're welcome to. You can pick up a copy of the book. They're on Amazon. And again, that book, that story that you guys least want to tell is the story that you need to tell. That story about, the big wake-up call in the hotel room. I never wanted to share that. And I'm going to tell you something. It became a best-selling book. It landed me on national television. I mean, it's been incredible. All right. So that story that you least want to tell is the story that you must tell. And I'm just kind of stalling right now for a bit of time because I realize that I published this PDF and it's kind of in a crappy version and I don't like it. So I'm going to make it a better version for you guys. Okay. So give me a second. Sarah, Carla, Senya. Okay. And Nick, I love it. Rosie. I love all these questions, guys. Keep putting your questions in there, and I'm going to answer them for you. Any questions, even if they're not mindset questions, pop them in there in the chat box. Welcome if you're just joining us. It's really annoying when you have these beautiful slides and you like save them on your computer and they automatically saves it as good instead of best. So here's a little shift for you guys to take away right now, even while I'm doing this. Everything in your life should be the best. You deserve the best. You deserve the best relationships. You deserve the best health. You deserve the best love. You deserve the best business. You deserve the best. Say it with me. I deserve the best. I deserve the best. Here's the thing. If you keep telling yourself that you deserve the best, even though it's not the truth right now, it will one day become that. That's how you create beliefs. And there's nothing wrong with having the best. All right. We're back on. We're back on. All right. So that's who I am in a nutshell. We run these amazing programs. We have the 10K and 30-day boot camp, the Soul Sister Masterminds, and our Bikini Business Mastermind, where we get to party and have fun and interact with other awesome. I get to work with amazing visionary leaders. I really am blessed. And I love masterminds. This, again, is my beautiful family. My new husband, I just got married. Well, we're officially married, and our wedding is this July. And guys, this is really what kicked off this entire training. Seeing this memory on Facebook and thinking, what the heck did I do that totally dramatically changed my life in the course of 3 years? I mean, like dramatically. I live in a 4,000 square foot house. I got a brand new BMW, a $90,000 BMW in my garage. People throw credit cards at me every single week. I get credit cards thrown at me. I have a credit card that has no limit on it. It's the first time in my life. Last month we did over $160,000. That means a lot of lives transformed. Okay. I have these amazing stepchildren who bring so much love and joy into our life. Like, my life is so full. I am so freaking blessed. I am so freaking blessed. And I get to really have an amazing business that allows me to be very impactful and free. I can go anywhere at any time. I can fly first class. I don't look at prices when I go to the grocery store. I buy whatever the fuck I want, whenever I want. I go where I want. I give what I want. And it's a very liberating feeling. And so let's talk about, how to get there. How do you move into that space of really total freedom? I'm going to cover that. We're going to cover the 5 shifts to a 6-figure coaching business. And we're really going to talk about mindset today. But I also want to know, I want to get a feel and a pulse for where you guys are at. And I ask these questions every week. So let's just get to it. Let me know where you're stuck. Maybe you don't feel good. Donna says she's stuck. Well, let me know which one. Just type in the chat box. Is it number 1, you don't feel good about yourself or your programs? Number 2, you don't know what you're selling. Number 3, you don't have an influential offer. It's not enticing enough. Maybe number 4, you don't talk to enough people. You don't make enough offers. It's kind of like a marketing thing. Number 5, you don't ask for the cash. That's kind of like a sales thing. Or number 6, you don't get into action. That's really fear, perfectionism, doubt, like a really mindset thing, okay? Go and type this in the chat box. I don't want to criticize you. This is not my intention at all, but I want to get a pulse of where most people are at so I can address it. And I know after doing this now, for 8 years, that people who struggle, entrepreneurs who struggle in business, it's because of a lack of clarity. If you have a lack of clarity on any one of these areas, your income is going to suffer, okay? So let me know where you guys are at. I'm going to kind of just pull this over. Will it let me? Yeah. And Nick says 1 and 6. Okay. So I'm going to take a look at all these. All right. So let's keep going. Make sure you type in the chat box. Let me know where you're at. This is just a proof to show you this is the month of March. There's 150,000 in one of my accounts. There's about another 10 or 20. I think there's another $10,000 in my PayPal account, if I did my numbers correctly. That's just gross volume money in. If you really want an accurate picture of how much money that is, you're looking, in a coaching business, a very high profit margin. You're looking at maybe, 40 to 50% profit, which, is pretty awesome. I remember there were many years in my business where I did not make $150,000. So this is just a screenshot to tell you that I'm not, blowing smoke out of my ass at you guys, and I'm actually telling you the truth. So, and again, if you want to take a look at some other graduates from my programs, you can go to my website, go to hit the testimonials tab. I mean, there's a ton of videos here. I'm not going to go through each and every one of these. There are a ton. And you'll see that this really is the real deal. So enough about that. Now you know who I am. Let's get started in the training. Guys, I have big eyelashes on today, big earrings. I'm ready to go. All right, so I'm gonna answer these questions as soon as I finish my training. So keep popping questions in there. I really want to start with, what are these 5 shifts? Okay, and shift number 1. Thank you, Donna. Shift number 1. I want you to write these down. Remember, I'm gonna quiz you guys after you better take notes. I shared this with my clients yesterday. Write this down. It's asking versus commanding. Asking your mind versus commanding. So when I was struggling in my business, wondering if I should give it up, wondering why I was working so hard, I even remember when I moved over to California, I had my little dog. My dog was sick. I was living in my truck. I was babysitting friends' dogs. I didn't have a place to live. I didn't have a ton of money. My mom, I realized she was like in her 70s. She was going to need, care, like real care, because her mind's not there. And I mean, I was hit with just a ton of disappointment. And I thought my life should be better. And I kept asking God, why is this? Where is this? Why? Where? Show me. So the first key takeaway I want you to make, and the first way that you suffer, is by not using your mind correctly. Okay? Not using your mind correctly. And just to be clear, guys, if you're here and you're joining us and you're part of my 8-week boot camp, this is not a live Q&A call. This is a specific free training to the public. And if you're here, welcome. You're going to get some more goodies. But this is a public free training. This is not part of our 8-week boot camp. And I'll touch about why it's called 10K in 30 days in a minute. Because I'm all about don't fix what's not broken. If something works, just use it over and over again. Can get a bit confusing. So here's when people suffer. You suffer when you ask your mind instead of command it. Write that down. You suffer when you ask your mind versus command it. And people, I don't want to get into religious. I don't want to get into all this shit. But, asking your mind, where is this? Show me. And this is, I think, the beginning of really becoming a conscious creator, where you're asking God, show me what to do. Show me my purpose. What often happens is you get an answer. You get a sign. But then you don't do it. You know what I mean? So it becomes redundant. And the reason why you don't take action to follow through is because you have a few misaligned decisions, negative beliefs about your self-concept. Things like, I'm not ready yet, I'm not good enough, nothing ever works out for me, I don't trust myself. Listen, we could go on and on. I got a whole bunch of these. I know, if I can take a look at your business and find out where you're struggling, and we can come up and we can find out exactly which one it is. And you need to find out which one it is, as a matter of fact. It's not hard. So the reason people, entrepreneurs, struggle, and when I was struggling, I was asking God, where is my husband? If you don't bring my husband, I'm going to quit on you. I'm not going to do this business anymore. That was the kind of conversation. Was show me what to do, and I would pray, and I would pray, and I would get guidance. Okay, and I would sometimes take action on it, sometimes not, until I realized that your mind is like an oven. Okay, and whatever you put in the oven is what you get out. So if you want to bake an apple pie, you want to make 10 grand a month, $160,000 a month business. You want to bake, an international speaker, a best-selling author, an inspirational leader. All right. You want to bake living in your bikini, rocking your business around the world. If that's what you want to cook out into the experience called your life, you better put that in your oven, meaning your mind. Okay. Now the oven, when you open the oven and you put in 150 grand a month, the oven is not going to say, no, you don't deserve it. You can't have it. No. It doesn't give a shit. The oven opened the door, put the thing in, and it pops it out. So it doesn't matter. The oven doesn't control what you put in or out of it. You do. And so you've got to put in your mind what you want. Now get this, okay? This is very simple. If you are asking a question all the time and that's what's in your oven, what are you cooking? Type it in the chat. This is simple. And it's profound right here. This is going to change everything for you in your whole business, your whole life, not just business. You watch some of those testimonials, you're going to see my clients are blown out of the freaking socks. It's impacted every area of their life. A lot of my clients find relationships, they move their house, they start a whole new fucking life because they become conscious creators. Exactly, Carla. They have doubt. They are cooking doubt in the oven. When you are asking your mind instead of commanding it, you are creating doubt. So your subconscious mind, like your oven, it has no, it's just, if you put something in, you put in a roast beef, you're going to get roast beef. You put in an apple pie, you're going to get apple pie. You're not going to put in doubt and get 150 grand a month business. Okay? So stop asking God. Just cut it out right now. Cut it out and start commanding. And that is the first key. That is the first shift that I made. I started to understand how to impregnate my subconscious mind, AKA with repetition. It's as simple as that. And I developed some daily rituals to do that. Okay? So the way to command your mind is by using present tense, I am having now affirmations. Not, oh, one day I'm going to be successful. No, I am successful now. I am so happy and grateful now that I have XYZ, $10,000 a month in income or more. I am so happy and grateful now that I'm a successful real estate investor. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am highly paid, inspirational leader, mindset mentor, and sales trainer. I am so happy and grateful now that. That's a classic Bob Proctor affirmation. If you know about Bob Proctor, he's a rock star. He's kind of old now. We love him. But he's getting up there. So command your mind versus ask it. Okay, this is the first key takeaway. If you're asking, you're creating doubt. Whatever you put in the mind, you get out. And it's your responsibility. It's not anybody else's, but yours. And that's great. That means if you don't like what's showing up in your life, you can take personal responsibility, turn it around, and create a new belief. And Carla's like, okay, I tried this, but how do you truly believe it? Great question. So belief is created through repetition. And an assumption, even if you make an assumption, like one day I'm a millionaire. I can say that now, it's true, but let's say I'm a billionaire. Okay, that's not true yet. If I wanted to be a billionaire, I'm a billionaire. So if I said I am a billionaire every single day, over and over and over and over and over, you would create this new belief. A thought, even if it's an assumption at first, even if it's a lie, will become reality through repetition. That's one way. The second way is to, when your subconscious mind is open, we cover this in great detail in my 8-week bootcamp. In all my programs, we cover mindset in great detail. But when your subconscious mind is open, when you're just falling asleep, just waking up, that is when you need to impregnate your mind with these new I am having affirmations, as well as play a little movie, a 30-second clip of what your life looks like once you've already had the goal. Like the goal happened last week, 2 years ago. And now you're on the Riviera reading a newspaper. Your husband gives you a cup of coffee. You hear the freaking music. You see your wedding ring. Oh, you get your Louis Vuitton purse. Your cell phone rings and your daughter's like, hey, I'm getting married, or whatever it is. Okay? That very real 30-second clip. Rewind, play, rewind, play, rewind, play. And that's how you trick your subconscious mind, basically, is what it is. Every single day. It's not hard, guys. It's not even complicated. But it takes discipline, takes radical honesty, takes radical responsibility, and radical self-love. You need radical honesty to take a good hard look at what the hell is living in your mind. I call them gremlins. Okay, you got to be radically honest with yourself. Number 2, you got to take radical responsibility for what you find and turn it around. Turn it into something totally opposite. Something like I'm not good enough turns into I'm totally worthy and deserving of extreme wealth, joy, and romance. And you got to have enough radical self-love to install this on a daily basis. Okay, so that's the first shift. Shift number 2. Failure is a lesson. Success is a lesson applied. Write that down and put it in your freaking mirror. Put it up everywhere in your house. You're gonna learn as an entrepreneur that entrepreneurship is a full-on contact sport. It is a full-on contact sport. It is going to challenge every part of your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual being. Oh, yes, it will. The amount of money you can have is a direct relationship to the thoughts that you have about yourself. And what happens when you start to fail? The ego thinks that it's death. And so most people are living their life to prevent death, to prevent failure. As an entrepreneur, it is as a freaking person, forget about it, as a human being, it's inevitable. If you're going to be here on this planet doing this thing called conscious creation and expansion and growth, you're going to fail. So you need to rework your concept of failure. Failure is not death, and it's not, a lot of people have these physical reactions. A lot of women I work with, they let that make their decisions. And that's exactly why a lot of them struggle in their business. They've done all the right things. They've done the website, they've hired the coaches, and they're still stuck because they let the feelings run their decisions instead of taking their power back and commanding their mind. All right. So you need to rework your concept of failure. Failure is not death, and it's not even failure. You're not a bad person if you fail. I was doing CrossFit training, and the trainer saw me. I had my Hawaii hat on. I have these really cool hats that I wear. I have like 5 of them. They're upstairs. And he's like, "Oh, it's a cool hat. What do you do?" I was like, "Oh, I'm a women's empowerment leader, sales trainer." "Oh, wow. Geez. How long have you been doing that?" 8 years. "Oh, wow. Yeah. Geez. How did you get into that?" I failed a lot. And every time I've made a major failure, I wrote a damn book about it. So you need to, again, replace your concept of failure. I fail, I write a best-selling book. To me, that is, now it's a lesson. I can beat myself up. I can say I'm bad, I'm terrible. Oh my God, it'll never work out for me. I could do this. Or I could say, you know what, let me take the good of it and learn from it and grow from it and use it as a teaching method. Your concept of failure, get this, failure is a lesson. Success is that same lesson applied. Excuse me. So this is really about persistence. And if there's one thing that will take you all the way home, it is persistence. There is no amount of money or success or any goal that you can possibly ever want that is without your reach if you are persistent. If you are persistent with your daily mindset rituals and your work, you will have it. If you stay persistent, I'm going to figure this damn thing out no matter what, you will have it. I am very persistent. Okay. I might get a cough drop. Too much talking. Drink of water. Okay, next mindset shift. Number three. Good enough is good enough. Get it done. Perfectionism is kick it to the curb. I see so many women, they're coming in business, they got to get everything just perfect before they can get out there. Gonna have to get, give me 1 second. I'm gonna have to get a little cough drop, guys. Okay, I got one. A little Ricola. Had a little cold over the weekend. And so my throat's still a bit weird. Okay. Are you guys following me? Is this good? Are you guys happy that you showed up here? Are you getting some good ahas, some good nuggets? Let me know. Again, I'm going to type your questions here in the chat box. I'm going to cover them here once we're done our training. Senya, my life quote, Henry Ford, failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. Absolutely. That guy failed so many times. Figured it out. All right. Number 3, good enough is good enough. Get it done. Perfectionism, kick it to the curb. So, and I got to tell you, this has been a real key for me. I don't wait until everything is perfect. I just get into action. The perfection, the clarity that you're looking for, and that confidence comes at the end of the doing of the thing that you're scared of doing. It comes in the doing. That's how it happens. When you're starting as an entrepreneur and you have this idea and you don't really know how to do things yet, you want to wait until everything's perfect, and you can shoot yourself in the foot and stay stuck for years. I see it over and over and over and over and over again. People are terrified. Maybe you were conditioned as a kid, to have things just right. Some parents are crazy. They're going to have everything just perfect. I can tell you we generated over $160,000, not in sales, that's money. We did like 200,000 in sales last month. Okay? They have so many spelling mistakes in my books. There are spelling mistakes in these books. You will read them. They are in here, and I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I actually had a business manager, she's like, we gotta redo them. I'm like, no, fuck it. Leave them in here. It can show people that they don't have to have everything perfect in order to be freaking successful and to make an impact and to change people's lives. Who gives a shit? Who cares about a fucking spelling mistake? Who cares? If people are offended by the F-bomb or spelling mistakes, see you later. Goodbye. 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 Because the truth is, you don't have to have everything just right. What you need to be is yourself. And again, you know, that's another thing I talk about, authenticity. I really do believe it's a new currency in business. Alejandra's here. Maria's like, perfection is my problem. Yeah, you see what I mean? It affects a lot of people. So write this down, Maria. Good enough is good enough. Get it done and move on. When we're working on things, tell yourself, okay, listen, I'm just going to get it done. And if I don't like it next week, I'll change it. I promise you're not going to change it next week. There are things in my business I told myself I'm going to change it next week. I haven't done it. It's been 4 years. You don't have time. But just close your brain from going on over and over and like, you know, doing the rabbit, doing this hamster wheel. I gotta have it perfect. Get rid of it. I'm still not perfect. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be in action. And the clarity and the perfection that you want, it happens in the doing. Yeah, it's like I read your book and I don't care about spelling mistakes or grammar. Your message is so strong and the book is so engaging. I don't care. I love your book. Thank you. I'm so happy that you enjoyed it. I love you, Gilly. Good deal. So that's it. Who cares if you've got mistakes? See what I mean? If you've got a strong message in a story, again, authenticity, new currency in business today. You got a good story. That's what people take. And the freaking nitpickers who are stupid about an apostrophe, kiss my ass. Like, really? That's just anal. I don't want to talk with you. I don't want to deal with you. That's just me. My personality is very direct. Other people, maybe if you're a high S or a high C, if you do the DISC assessment, you guys should all do this really cool DISC assessment. Find out what you are. I'm a driver. I'm an intelligent driver. We're like a bull in a china shop. We just want to get there. And we don't care about what happens if there's mistakes or messes. I don't really care. I'm really interested in transforming people's lives and, you know, reaching my goals and making sure it's a win-win for everyone involved. That's what I care about. If it's ethical, if it's illegal, if it's a win-win, let's do it. Everything else, who cares? Not important. That's, I think, a part of my personality. You might be different. You might be somebody who has a very high completion. You know, might have a high C. Might be somebody who has very high, like needs to complete everything, or a high S, someone who follows the systems. And that's a good part of your personality. Most entrepreneurs are high Ds. They're drivers. And both can be good. You know, you just got to know what you are. So that's what I am. Don't fix what's not broken. This is the next shift, number 4. Shift number 4. Oh, this is a good one. Fix what's broken, but don't fix what's not broken. This is so powerful. You're going to come into this all the way through your business, whether you hit 6 figures a month, a day, doesn't matter. A year, fix what is broken. If your mindset is broken, fix it. If your website's broken, fix it. Your funnel is broken, fix it. Your webinar, fix it. Your video, fix it. Your message, whatever it is that's broken, fix it. But this is a big distinction. Don't fix what's not broken. That means keep doing what you've been doing that works. And this is where entrepreneurs, bright shiny syndrome, bright shiny object syndrome, squirrel, and you forget to keep doing what works. And then you lose even that momentum, and then you really hit rock bottom, and then you really want to, you know, beat yourself up. Fix what is broken. Don't fix what's not broken. And this is where a coach and a mentor comes in and says, hey, don't do that. Stop doing that and do this. Here are the next 3 steps. Here's the next 3 things you need to focus on in order to. Kelly's like, oh my God, I love this. Kiss my ass. I need this. Great. I'm glad you enjoy this. The next 3 steps, and to keep you from, tripping over yourself and to keep you from forgetting to do the things that are working. It's 2 very big distinctions. Fix what's broken, but don't fix what's not broken. You're going to get that. That is it's a simple, I've become like, I don't want to say old. I'm 38 years old this year. But when you like listen to your grandfather, your grandmother, your parents talking to your kids, and they always talk about these like, remember when we were kids and it cost us 5 cents to buy a thing, whatever. I feel like I'm doing that now, These are very simple, like there are profound truths in simplicity. I've really been enjoying them at a much deeper level since in the last 2 years. All right. So guys, I'm gonna take a look at some of these questions. Maria says, so true, just get into action. I just realized I am a high completion. Okay. Again, so you want to look at the test is called the DISC and values test. Go ahead and find out what the heck you are. You can take one online. I'll even share with you. There's a way to get it for free. Give me a second. There's a Tony Robbins link. If you use it, though, you're going to watch out because if you sign up for his website, he might start emailing you a bunch of things. So maybe you have an email address that you don't use often, but you can get it for free. Otherwise, you got to pay like 40, 50 bucks. I paid for mine, but now you can use it. You can get this done for free. Go to that website. It's tonyrobbins.com/disc. You have to join his email list, but you get the free assessment, the DISC and the values, which talk about your personality style, and then also your, I guess it is, if everything in your life was, right smack on, your view of life. So you're going to get to see, are you on track? Are you below? Are you, so DISC and values. Go ahead and you can save that for later. Save that nugget. So I want you guys to be here because we got more training to do. But do that later, okay? All right. Next. We're going to talk about shift number 5. So shift number 5 is 90% of success is showing up. I don't care if you're like the worst in technology. I don't care if you're brand new. I don't care if it's over your head. The women who I see in my programs that knock it out of the frickin' park show up at every single training. They partake in the conversation. They ask questions. They show up in the Facebook group. They post. They ask. They post. They're there. They're showing up. They don't miss a beat. They don't make excuses. Oh, it's hard to me. It's hard. Shut up. You're going to either make reasons why you need to be there, or you're going to make excuses. And that's about it. There's only 2 camps you can be in. The excuse camp or the reason why you're going to win camp. Again, it goes back to, how you're commanding yourself. Are you somebody who is a winner, who everything always works out for? Or are you a freaking whiner and complainer? I tell this all the time to my salespeople. This is a women's empowerment program, not a whining and complaining program. So 90% of success is showing up. You're going to learn so much just by being here. Just by being here, you're learning so much. You could be out having orgasms and baking cookies right now. Yeah, that's right. You could be out having orgasms and baking cookies right now. If everything in your business and your life was running smoothly, that's exactly what you would be doing. You would not be here watching this training. You'd be doing something else. So, congratulate yourself for showing up and keep showing up and keep showing up. And when it's scary, show up for yourself. Say yes. Keep honoring that pull, that tug. Carla says, winners show up. That's right. Winners show up. They keep showing up. You look at Olympic athletes, they show up at 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning, at practice in the afternoon. They keep showing up. They keep showing up. Because here's what happens. You're going to get a nugget. Maybe it's a question somebody else asked, whatever it is. And one thing, I'm telling you, one thing, just if you pick one of these, from today, just one of these 5 nuggets, you can transform your entire freaking life and business. Just one of them. Just one. You got 5. And some other nuggets here. Maria's like, shut up and show up. That's it. All right. So we covered a few topics. And I want to share with you guys here. I'm going to show you my screen. We covered some topics. If you want to open yourself up to receive massive abundance, again, the first shift is asking versus commanding. You want to start commanding your mind. Number 2, we looked at failure as a lesson, success as a lesson applied. Number 3, good enough is good enough. Get it done. Get rid of that damn perfectionism. It's not helping you. It's protecting you from failure. It's, you know, shielding your ego from apparent death. When you fail, you don't die. You just freaking learn. Okay, number 4, fix what's broken. Don't fix what's not broken. Number 5, 90% of success is showing up. Persistence. Again, when you have a new mindset, you get new results. And until you have that new mindset, you will never get new results. It's impossible. You cannot put a freaking apple pie in the oven and get out pizza, okay? You gotta put pizza in the oven if you wanna get pizza out. I'm gonna share with you here, these are snippets. These are real life results. Gigi was a client of mine. Here she says, I signed 2 full pay clients into year-long masterminds at the tune of 12 grand in the last 30 days. How does it get better than that? I want to ask you, what would your life be like if you knew how to generate $12,000 in the next 30 days? What would that do for your life? For your confidence, for your business, for your family? Think about that. Just imagine what that would be like if you knew how to generate 12 grand in the next 30 days. And if that's like, holy smokes, Vanessa, that's, you're like blowing my freaking nuggets right now. It's too much. Like, I can't even imagine that. Okay, it's way out of my freaking, it's way out of there. Michelle Moore says, I'm a winner. Just enrolled someone in my 90 program, $3,500 bucks. Boom. What happens if just $3,500 client? If you knew how to do that in the next 30 days, how would that change your life? What would you do? Go type in the chat box. Would you go on a cruise? Would you pay off debt? Would you send your buy shop? Would you go shopping? I love shopping. Would you go on vacation? Would you take your family? Would you save for retirement? Would you buy a house? Would you move apartments? Would you buy a new car? What the heck would you do? Would you have more confidence? What if you knew how to do that every single month? What if you knew how to make a $3,500 sale every single month for the next year? That would be 36,000 plus 7, 40, gosh, my math. 36 plus 7 is 43, right? Yeah. What would that look like? What would it be like for you an extra 43 grand next year? Extra, read all about it. Listen, you're not selling $27 ebooks here, okay? You can easily make a $3,000 sale every month. It's not hard. So go ahead and type that in the chat box. Sandy says, I'd go surf and climb and trip for 1 month. I've been a winner all my life. I need to know exactly what to do next. Yeah. All right. So people would go surfing and a climbing trip for 1 month. So I really want to ask you guys, what is it costing you right now not to have that mindset in your business? What's it really costing you? And for some of you who are, listening, you're like, oh, maybe I've already got the mindset tuned in. Maybe for you, it really is about, what the hell to actually do. Maybe you're struggling with, getting your sales attraction system set up, getting your funnel set up. Maybe it's about understanding what to charge. Maybe some of you here, I'm going to go through the questions right now. Somebody said here, Carla says she's got a fear around live webinars. Okay, so there's fear there. I'm just going through the questions, guys. Because I know there's Pam says that I do too many modalities. I want to use them to assist in coaching to streamline. I need the name for the package. What do you suggest? Okay, so understanding what to call your program, right? Not having that clarity. Not knowing what you're selling, right? Donna says, I've been in private aviation and sold a very high-end service. Now I'm midlife. I want more fulfilling business that helps people in need. Totally get it. This is the life calling. What's that costing you guys not to have that clarity? Carol says, what could the block be that I have that it's easier time when I'm working for somebody else than when I'm making all the money for me? See that? So it's not, so you have a belief, Carol, it says, it's not going to be as easy for me when I have my business. What do you think that is costing you guys in terms of money, in terms of time you could be spending with your family, in terms of fulfillment, in terms of clothes, trips? I mean, what do you think the lack of clarity, the fear, the not knowing what to call your programs, the not making enough offers, the fear of asking for the money, not sure what to offer, not sure what to charge, not knowing how to be visible in your area, all of this stuff. What do you think that's costing you in your life and your business? All right, this is something to really get clear on. Again, don't fear failure, fear being in the exact same place next year as you are today. Because here's the deal, guys, until you have that clarity, you're not going to go anywhere. So I say clarity is power. You get clear, you get into action, and you get results. That is how it happens. You're not going to sit there and wish away and pray to God and this and that. I'm sorry. And I'm a very, very spiritual person. I lived in Kauai with some of the most hippy-dippy, woo-woo people you're ever going to meet in your life. I've met some of those phenomenal healers. I've met Wayne Dyer, Jack Canfield. I've rubbed shoulders. I've had dinner. I've had drinks with some of the most phenomenal people in the world. Big, impactful leaders. Very spiritual people. And they're going to tell you the same thing. Clarity is power. You got to get, you got to get clear, and then you got to take action, and you got to get results. That's how it happens. We have the best program for spiritual women entrepreneurs. It's called Skyrocket Your Confidence and Cash Flow. It's 10K and 30-day program. It's an amazing program. We teach you how to get clarity. Clarity about what? Clarity about your offers, how to get visible, deliver value, make offers. Understanding what to put in your offers. What do you put in your coaching packages? How long is it for? What does it cost? Hey, we even help you overcome this crazy idea that you can't charge thousands of dollars for amazing transformational services. We help you with your mindset. We help you with your sales. We help you get crystal clear every step of the way so you can knock it out of the park like Tanya did. She's been a coach for many years, charging, I don't know, a couple $100 here and there. Now she's got the 10K every month lifestyle, took her kids to Mexico. That was her big win. Her family told her, you should go get a job. You're just crazy to do this coaching thing. She says, screw you, I'm going to do it. And she did it, having the time of her freaking life. Bought a dream car, speaking all over the place. She was actually on television 2 weeks ago, rocking her business, being what she wants to be for her kids, showing her kids that it's possible, right? Amy, another one of my clients, awesome, amazing woman, spent a month in Hawaii over the Christmas holiday. She's another mom of 2 young boys. Wanted to buy passive income generating, houses. Bought 2 of them last year. Okay, here, take a look. She says, I used to charge $400 for 4 sessions. Now she charges $8,000 and $13,000 a year. So do you think getting clear on your target audience will help you make money? Damn right it will. Do you think getting clear on how to charge what you're worth and raise your prices and get out there and make offers to people will help you in your business? You damn right it will. This is what's possible, guys. We also show you the workshop profit secret system. It's how to do workshops. Heidi's asking here, what should a 45-minute presentation include? I'm focusing on a workshop. Yeah, that's included in our program. That's exactly what I did in my first year in business as a coach. I think my first year I did $80,000 in revenue, and I just did these small little workshops. That's it. And I sold my high-end coaching consulting on the back end. Show you all the templates, all the tools, how to see the offer, what to say, how to fill the room. All of that's covered in the program. It's actually a bonus. So here's how to get in on this, guys. You have to apply. And here's the link. Write it down. Open up a browser. Lock this in. This is a free call that I'm extending to you. My team and I are going to get on the phone with you for about 30 to 40 minutes, and we're going to find out exactly what the heck is holding you back from getting the results that you want in your life and your business. Is it a mindset thing? Is it maybe, a clarity thing? Maybe it's a systems thing. Maybe it's some negative beliefs around sales. And we're going to find out exactly what the heck it is. You're going to come away with, we're going to help you get really crystal clear on what's holding you back. You're going to come away with some next steps to help you get to the next level. And we may invite you to work with us and become one of our clients this month. We may. We don't always make offers to everyone. As a matter of fact, there are about 30 to 40% of people that we turn away every month. And here's why. I'm really looking for people who are ready. I'm looking for people who are done farting around, procrastinating, wasting time, dipping their toe in the water, and want me to take them by the hand. And they want me to say, when they say, Vanessa, just show me what to do and I'm going to do it. You are ready to create a real business. You're ready to understand the business of coaching. And you're ready to take your power back and really command your mind and be a conscious creator and create real transformation and value in the world. Now, if that's you, go ahead and apply for this. You're going to talk to one of my team members. It is a free conversation, probably the best 30, 40 minutes you're going to spend in your business all year long, and it is free, okay? When you go to this link, takeyourpowerbacknow.com/10K ready, you're going to book a time, and then you're going to fill out an application. If you don't fill out an application, they won't call you, all right? You forfeit your call. So make sure that it's 2 steps. You book your time, you fill out the application. Donna's like, I'm so ready and able. Awesome. That's it, guys. This is how to dramatically transform your life and your business. You got to get clarity. And this is what we do in the program. We show you how to get crystal clear on all of these things. So there's no more guessing game. There's only action. And what follows action, guys? Hands down, it is results. And that's what you came here for today. So I'm going to stop the screen share. Before I do that, I'm going to put this link here in the chat so you guys can see that. takeyourpowerbacknow.com/10K ready. Click. Okay, so you guys have the link there. I'm going to stop the screen share. Now, I'm going to give away these books because why not? It's fun to give away stuff. So my question is on the stuff that I covered today. What is one thing that an entrepreneur needs to do every single day? What's one thing? I'm looking for a specific word. One thing that you got to have as an entrepreneur. One thing, if you don't have this, it's never going to work. First person to answer it's going to take your pick. You get whichever book you want. This one's upside down now. Nope. And I know there's like an 18-second delay here. So I'll just have a sip of water while you guys are responding. What's one thing you got to have every single day? Nick, yeah, it's a daily ritual. So pick one. Which one do you want? This one's upside down too. Let me know and I'll send it to you. I've got your address. And congratulations. Got to have a daily ritual, guys. You got to have a daily mindset ritual every single day. You got to have persistence. Yeah, you got to have gratitude. But today specifically, we talked about a daily ritual. You have to have it. And one of my daily rituals here, I'm going to share with you, involves this 30-minute journal where I actually do my gratitudes every day. It's awesome. I'm going to show you something quickly here. This is a really cool book, man. It's like 5 minutes. See the white part, you got like a little quote. You put the date, little quote. 3 things you're grateful for, 3 intentions you want to have today, and an affirmation. And then at night, 3 amazing things that happened, and then you write down what could have gone better. So every day you're taking 5 minutes to be grateful. I love this. I do it every day. And then I also have my affirmations book over here that I read every morning. And there are many, 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 many. It takes me about half an hour. I go into depth in our program at exactly my morning ritual. So the next question is, again, and Nick, just let me know which book you want. If you want me to send it or make it out to somebody else, you can have me do that as well. If you already have one of my books and want me to send it to somebody else, or just leave it blank and just sign it, I can do that. Just let me know. So what is my take on failure? Yes, you can give me your friend's address, Nick. Yeah, what's my take on failure? Again, I'm gonna take a sip of water because I know that there's like an 18-second delay with Webinar Jam. Yep, that's half of it, Carol. That's half of it. What's the full one? What is my take on failure? And Nick, you can't win twice. Of course you can. You're a winner. Senya. Yeah, Senya, you're the first one to get it. And Nick, you already got a book, so I'm going to give you one. Let me know which one. And then you want to take your power back now. Just send me your friend's address. And then Senya, you got the next one. Failure is a lesson. It's not death. It's not. That's right. Failure is a lesson. Success is a lesson applied. Actually, Carol, you got that one too. So Carla and Senya, you guys got it. So Carla and Senya, I'll send you guys a book. So let me know which one you want. Send me your name and address, and send me, just hit me on Facebook. Send me a Facebook Messenger. That should get to me. So guys, did you enjoy today's webinar? I'm going to keep myself in integrity, take up an hour and not more. We're 11:58. I want you to type in the chat box, what is your biggest takeaway from today? One nugget, one big aha, one big takeaway that you're going to go ahead and implement, that you're going to, an idea that you're going to let marinate, insert, install, one thing you're going to do today. Let me know. Type it in the chat box. What's one big aha, one big nugget? Maria is failure is a lesson, success lesson applied. Yeah. What is it? Go ahead and type it in the chat box, guys. I adore you. I love that you are here. Keep showing up. Keep showing up. 90% of success is just showing up. Carol says, good enough is good enough. Get into action. I have been in learning mode. Yeah, get out of there. Learning without ever earning. Get out of there. Candace says, persistence. Carla, yeah, thank you. So excited. Stop asking and start commanding. That's it. And Nick, do my daily ritual. Do my daily ritual. Listen, I never want to do my ritual. I got better things to do. Some exciting things to do. Once life starts coming in and you're like, oh, it's happening. Oh, you fly around and you don't want to do it anymore. You got to do it every day. Senya, failure is a lesson and I will command my mind and stop asking. Yeah, guys. Game changer. Game changer. And again, if you want to really skyrocket your results and stop farting around, and have a mentor with a proven track record, really show you how it's done, take you step by step through the process, help you get clarity in your business, help you get clarity with your mindset, show you the ropes, show you how it's done, hold you accountable to make sure you get it done. Go and apply here at takeyourpowerbacknow.com/10K ready. It is a free call. A member of my team will connect with you. You'll be able to book your appointment today. You have to fill out the application. I think there's like 6 or 7 questions. Really easy. Most of them are multiple choice. And then you get on the phone with them and we'll really find out what the heck's standing in your way. Let's go. Let's go. Get on with it. You have lives to transform. All right, guys. Patricia says, don't fix what's not broken. Yes, that's it. Guys, I adore you. Have a wonderful day. It's noon. We've taken up an hour. We've been here together for an hour. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. I adore you. Keep showing up. I love you, and I'll see you guys real soon. Bye, everyone.